to say this about the creation of this goddamn anomaly.
We needed a character for her, and so he thought that maybe she should be like some kind of talking robot because she had all the facts. But then, right as we proved that, he was like, actually, no, I was thinking about making her like a pink cat.
I don't have the right amount of evidence for this, and I sadly can't look into other timelines, but I am 99% sure if Shima was a metal trash can and not this DeviantArt magnet, there's a big chance this person would not move to Omaha and work in a Cinnabon, I'm just saying.
Hey guys, this episode was the last appearance by Shima. We recorded this around about March and it's been in production since then.
So this one thing has completely overshadowed the entire Dolan-verse. You can't say one thing about Dolan without mentioning Shima going MIA. Could have been worse. She could have gone CIA and we really would have been in trouble. Can you guys stop complaining and get over it? The gang ate her, bro. It's over. Gone. Poor Dolan has to make like 80 different videos talking about her disappearance. Stupid fans. I get away with it because I make jokes about it. People get very serious about this event. It's surprising. But I guess it makes sense. Let's compare this to a very similar event in Dolan history, the disappearance of Pipe Attack. If you didn't know, there was another voice actor who just vanished and ghosted Dolan. Coincidentally, there was a video featuring both of these characters called Shima X Pipe Attack Dolan fanfiction. What the fuck am I doing? I fucking wonder what the most watched segment is.
I'm not doing it. I don't even want to be around anymore.
What?
I don't want to be around anymore.
This video was made after their disappearances though, so less of a coincidence and more like defiling a corpse. There are a lot of differences between these events though. For one, who the fuck is Pipe Attack? No disrespect, but not a lot of respect. I don't know this dude. He only did a couple top 10 videos as a narrator while Shima was a main fucking player in the cinematic universe, and probably the second most recognizable character. She was basically part of the main duo with Dolan in the earlier and most successful years. Another thing that separates them is that Pipe Attack responded all these years later and had some wise words about his disappearance.
I'm not fucking bound to jack shit. Fuck you, Dolan. Bitch.
So not really the same, but maybe if this motherfucker was a pink cat, people would care. What I'm saying is that this will literally never go away, and the Springfield mob still want answers. Everyone wants to be fucking Columbo. This video is obviously a response to the new Super Planet Dolan episode where Dolan covers Shima's disappearance. Remember when I said I would stop? A lot of alcoholics also say they'll stop. There's something going on there. Don't watch Planet Dolan.
Okay,
This video is pretty good, and I like it more than the first episode. Again, I feel like this question and answer format is still fine, but it's kind of dated. Should definitely mix it up more. This entire video is basically just a story time animation, but I actually liked it, probably because Hellbent was there. They actually got him in this one to say a couple lines. Once I heard his voice, I started praying, thinking it was the voice of God finally speaking to me.
She scratched me. It was kind of hot.
He's probably gonna come back once the Sonic Generations ass storyline gets to him and they like unfreeze him or something. Darlink is also here and she feels kind of underutilized because Dolan is the only one who knows the story. So he's doing the funny fake truth and the actual facts. And the facts are
She's fucking dead.
He barely even blows our mind with truth. It's just kind of tacked on at the end.
By proposing the cultural extermination of the British.
This is what a character arc is. This video got teased in a community post, but for some reason it got deleted. Was it like a metaphor for what happened? I really like the art in this video. They aren't randomly in two different styles, and I like how Shima's eyes are slightly yellow, like some sort of cat. But hey, look at this box. You forgot a guest. Boogie. One thing that's weird is that they change the background sometimes to be this paper style, and while I like it way more, it just reminds me how weird the setting is. Is this Planet Dolan? They show some structures and locations, but it's mostly this multicolored void. Where am I?
Oh, the food's better in this joint.
It's obvious this video is made just to kind of shut up the Shima gang. Well, it didn't work on me. Guys, 6 years. It's over. Someone could have been married and birthed a child in that time and watched them grow up to attend school. I'm not saying all the numbers make sense, but there's definitely a percentage of 6-year-olds named Shima. And even after she's obviously not coming back, people are still rioting. Like brothers in Christ, who have her real name and address. Just pay her a visit personally. She can't ghost you offline. Are you fucking insane? Shima returning to her house after all these years. I know I'm evil and sitting on my big bags of Shima cash, but I kind of had this in the workshop. I've gathered a lot of information for a potential video on it, and I really wasn't gonna do it. But then he made that, and then I gotta make mine now. And you know, that's just how it works. But I kind of hope the Shima stuff gets buried because while I like the character, it's so fucking exhaustive. Stop crying over spilt Shima. But the comedic potential is too good to be ignored. But I kind of get why it's still being talked about because we still don't know why. Even Dolan doesn't give us a concrete answer. So I'm here to really find Shima. None of that pussy shit. Get it? It's time to get the Shima hunters together.
Hi, I'm Dr. Carl Cummings. Hi, I'm Dr. Carl Cummings of Planet Dolan Laboratories, and you're watching Shima Hunters.
I'm sorry if this sounds mean, but I feel like it's sort of the root of the problem. Shima was a fucking nobody, a worthless bum alone on a pile of bricks.
You don't place in a story. You come from nothing. You're nothing.
Shima was just a person who made very simple audiobooks online.
Recordings for Super Planet Dolan average around 30 to 45 minutes, whereas one of the longer stories on my channel took anywhere from 2 to 5 hours.
What the fuck? I would leave too if it took me that long. Damn. The Big Bang equivalent to Planet Dolan was a 2015 logo contest where a bunch of people submitted new special Dolans, and one of the submissions was by a fan. No way, in a fan art contest? But this submission won, and it was by Shima Luan. Yes, it took a lot for me to swallow this pill. Shima made this image. Also, if you want to know what the name means, Shima means island in Japanese, and Luan comes from like Second Life or something. I find it weird that this person who reads Edgar Allan Poe also watches Planet Dolan.
Super Mario in real life. Super Mario in real life. Super Mario in real life.
And this was before all the animation stuff, so it was just this.
From fallen angels to creepy levitating girls, we'll look at 5 pieces of footage that'll make you wonder whether there's more to this world than we perceive.
It's a little like the Telltale Heart now that I've seen it. I didn't know this part until we mentioned it in the video, so shout out to Dolan if you've never heard of him before. But Shima also made this logo, which is still being used, and it goes hard. I really like this logo. I love you. Shima claimed after that she sent in some audiobook recordings to Dolan so he could critique them with his Dolan skill. And this was truly what cemented Shima's fate. Dolan would then hire her to play a character in his upcoming animated Q&A project, and it wasn't fucking Space Ghost. I'm not saying Dolan was reckless or anything, but she was probably not the most prepared to be instantly flung into a fandom where she was the main poster girl. Is Pinup Girl the better term? But Shima, who was unprepared. Dolan's done this before. He's done worse. He hired fans. Hellbent. You think a Pipe Attack just happens to disappear like that? But no, hiring fans who you've already commissioned work from and they want to work in the same kind of thing, it makes sense. It's just that this led to an urban legend that's so talked about it's borderline suburban. Another important component to this was Shima's character designer, Return of the Goo. You know what they do now? Animation. Their animation in the famous most watched segments led to comments like this showing up. Maybe it was inevitable. Another important component to this was Shima's character designer, Return of the Goo. You know what they do now?
Animation.
Their animation in the famous most watched segments led to comments like this showing up. Maybe it was inevitable. I don't know, but now I'm talking about it. You can still save yourself, but it's too late for me. She claimed she was fine with it, though.
However, I know that for some people, this is their way of showing appreciation for the character. And besides, this is the internet. The only thing I ask is that if you find links to those adult images, please do not post them either here or on Super Planet Dolan. Kids do watch these channels, and I don't want to inadvertently expose them to such things.
Okay. I have more questions. To everyone saying this ruined your childhood, it was always going to be like this. You can't change who you are. Also, just a little fun fact. She said that the backstory behind the character is that she was abandoned as a kitten and adopted by Dolan, but that's like never mentioned in videos. And they seem around the same age. I don't like this lore fact. I want to go back. She continued voicing for Dolan videos for a while on her channel she uploaded mostly blooper videos and not really going back to audiobooks, even though that was like her thing. Not Dolan Pringle Cat thing. That was her thing.
As far as recording any of my game playing for YouTube, probably not.
Oh, okay. Then what's this?
Portal 2.
While this is sort of happening in the background, Shima would take a break, or also known as just ghosting everyone until she showed up again. I don't want to get into specifics. He kind of shows that in the video. I don't want to be the same thing as the video. But during this time, Dolan had to scramble and find new guest hosts to fill the Shima void. I just want to say this is probably what led to the heavy amount of new hosts and a rotating cast. But it seems like he's trying to give it another shot because season 2 will mostly follow just Dolan and Darling with the old cast being the side characters. Now, when Darling stops answering messages, that's when things get bad. In his actual video, he uses this weird party ship analogy, and this is the hardest image, putting out and blasting fucking Slayer. Let's be real for a second. I don't want this video to take away any potential viewers Dolan would get. I wanted to be kind of like a skin tag to that video. Hopefully we're good since I waited a little bit, and that video's doing pretty good, but I kind of feel bad last time because these were pretty close, and for a second I thought mine was going to surpass his. For a time, that would have been messed up. This is also mostly my fault, but cool it down a little bit on spamming me and my stuff in his chat. I kind of feel bad about that. Dolan's fucking scared. He has no idea what anyone's talking about. Unless he's aware of me. Hey, Dolan. That was too long without a funny video clip here.
Lisa was talking to her crush when she saw her stalker walk into the room.
Shima made this really sad emotional video celebrating a subscriber milestone. And I'm not even going to play a clip. It's like actually sad, and after that, gone. This is the part everyone cares about. Shima went missing.
What? You didn't know that? She went missing?
Where's my Shima? I left it right here. So yeah, TRDR, DVDR, she left because the job and fame was too stressful. And I was always right. I'm the
Want some tea? Give me my tea, bitch! Damn! That shit good! Want some tea? Give me my tea, bitch! Damn! That shit
the smartest man on earth. Dolan would kind of hint at this at the end of his Penguin Knees video, but people didn't understand. They'll understand this just fine though. This is understandable. People quitting, that's ridiculous. Instead, the horrifying Planet Dolan fanbase came up with their own answers. So let's rank them. First up, Stalker Theory. This states that Shima was being stalked by an evil stalker, and she went into hiding because, again, evil stalker. You didn't hear this from me, but there's this weird guy on the internet making a bunch of these videos, and I think it was him. This was not confirmed, and is probably not the case, but after her disappearance, there were some, let's just say, interesting individuals who seemed to care too much. Me.
You think I look like a stalker?
Someone made this weird ARG out of the whole situation because, I don't know, Planet Dolan based or elsewhere. I think there was like weird drama about this. I don't know why they made it. There's something going on there. The story's too deep. I'm not getting into it. F tier. Damn, there is not enough room for all these stalkers. Next up, she left because Dolan invented the boner, and people really liked drawing this cap.
Don't come.
Hey, don't come.
It's off. Do not come.
This already got disproved. While there is Planet Dolan degenerates, losers, creeps. That's not why she left F tier. But I have bad news. Without any Shima, there's no Shima art.
No, fuck this. Fuck it. Get all this fucking shit off of me. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, cancel the fucking show. I'm done, okay? I'm working at the fucking gas station.
Planet Dolan haters clicking on the most watched segment.
I get it.
Next theory, she fucking died. It was at least interesting. Next tier. One of the funniest things that came out of this was Scare Theater's videos on them. It's not even what he said, it's just that he decided to cover it. When he usually covers the fucking littered lake tapes. And now he's talking about a cartoon pink cat. And he decided to make an update video, but paired the Shima update with fucking Tyler's last words. The hoax video of the guy singing. Before you know, this will make a banger Friday Night fucking mod. He should make a video about human Melissa. That really upsets me. He did get a response from an actual Planet Dolan member who proves she's not dead because she literally just said she wasn't.
Well, as you said, we know she's safe. Well, that's because people in the Dolan crew know where she, lives. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to be direct about exactly what's going on without being too forthcoming to internet weirdos who would obsess about it.
And also, she would say one thing to the public about her status. On one random day, she changed her YouTube profile picture to a bunch of black and white leaves. She's still out there. Or the famous black and white leaf bandit hacked into her channel. I don't know. And that kind of ends the story of the person Shima. She's just hanging out somewhere. I mean, who cares? Except those guys. That may be the end of the person. But not the character, because there are still some things to note.
No, no more! That's it! I don't care!
Dolan kind of struggled to move on, so we tried to look at some alternatives. Recasting was just denied as a possibility, and yeah, I don't like that. But to be fair, it could have worked. Like, I really can't decide which path would get more controversy. If she didn't also use the Shima name for her personal projects, it may have worked, but yeah, no, don't do that. Dolan also had the idea to reuse voice clips like goddamn Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story 4.
Well, you know what? I can take all the previous scripts I've recorded and string together a bunch of words into a soundboard and cheat by using that.
I thought about doing that with Shima. As horrible as that sounds.
Wait, soundboard?
Yeah, of all the things he's ever said.
Hello, Smithers. You're quite good at turning me on.
I promise you ignore
The
that.
Shima character had many post-disappearance cameos in videos, just as a silent character. Like in some music videos, because they mostly included every character, so it would be weird to not include her. But look at that, zoom in. Her bar's the lowest.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Why do you have chains in every cubicle, Dolan? I wouldn't call that standard working conditions, Mr. D.
For some reason, her and Melissa are like villains in this one. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Stay missing. Why are you so mean to Gooby? She had some appearances in those Reddit stories, like the test cheating one, and my favorite.
Then, out of nowhere, the girl jumped into the pool and tried to drown
I
him.
also think her design inspired some others, mainly Melissa and Pookie.
Yours is just some tepid, off-brand, generic cola.
Melissa has the famous head side